Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Keely. What the hell is going on here? I say that I ask myself that like every single day. What's going on? So we're gonna watch some crazy dash cam videos, I guess, today. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like 6 of the scariest dash cam videos. We're gonna watch some interesting dash cam videos, so that's what we're doing today. Yay! I had another video that we were gonna do, but I think I'll do that later. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos, and leave in the comments what you would like me to watch and react to in the future. And quickly, let's just have a little word from our sponsor, Earth Wellness. Yay, Earth Wellness. Okay, well, I guess I'm just ready to get to the video. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's go. Let's watch it. Let's do it. Thanks to Earth Wellness for sponsoring my video. Make sure you use my coupon code at earthwellness.com for money off of your purchase. That's ERTHwellness.com. And now back to the video. I'm ready. Okay. It's gonna be lovely day. I always think of American Dad. They had it on one of the episodes, and I don't remember. It was just funny.
His first dash cam video was captured in Australia.
Lovely day. Australia.
Two Mercedes are driving down the highway.
Or
when,
not.
Through their rear dash cam, a car is seen quickly approaching.
People in Australia can get a little crazy, huh?
And slamming on the brakes.
It's a little road rage down there.
But what first could be written off as road rage soon takes a more serious and disturbing turn.
Oh.
The two men notice the driver has an axe and is now waving it out his window and threatening them.
That was an axe, dude.
Okay, but like...
What are you doing? Oh. Take distance, bro.
I know they're in Australia, so I know they have different like laws than we do, but like I have literally a 9mm in my... like on my person at all times. So your little axe isn't going to scare me, sir. Smith & Wesson is on my side. You got the hawk, I got the Glock. Fucking, I just want to die, help me. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think you're allowed to have guns in Australia like that, like we are, right? Or is it like, is it like a mag capacity? I don't know what the gun laws are in Australia. Holy cow. I forget they drive on the other side of the road. That freaks me out. I get all
The sudden and unexpected
confused.
encounter forces the two men to take a quick U-turn to lose the guy. But he continues to follow
I tried
them.
driving in Ireland and it was...
The situation is then taken even further when the two use
My
the
dad
next
never
exit
let me
and
again.
approach a roundabout.
People here in the U.S. don't know how to use roundabouts. There's one down the street and people are always crashing. I'm like, you guys are so dumb. What is this guy's problem?
Call cops. Yeah.
He just came out of nowhere, waved an axe, and now he's like trying to kill them.
Keep going. Just keep... Oh my god.
What a... He just backed his own car up! Oh my
The
god!
Mercedes is rear-ended, the second of which constantly attempted to spin out, sending him off the road.
What an idiot.
This allowed the two guys to get away.
And he fucked
They
his
would then
own
drive to the
car
nearest
up.
police station, where they would report what had just happened. Police arrived at the scene of the crash. The car was gone. However, a few hours later, they would find the vehicle on the road, and from there, the driver was arrested. Later,
they found the guy.
dash cam footage would give the video more context. Apparently, the driver
I didn't even think that car was drivable. They fucked the whole front end of it up.
chasing them, for whatever reason, was 100% convinced they had robbed his house the night before.
Oh my god, crazy.
But obviously, this wasn't the case. The two guys had never before even seen the man.
I don't know, how do you know that?
It was determined that he was under the influence of something. He would be charged
Probably
with multiple
meth.
offenses, which put him in prison for 2 years.
Damn. It's a pretty decent sentence for that.
In August of 2018, Justin Bilton and his
Ooh,
7-year-old
fires.
father were camping at Glacier National Park in Montana.
Oh, my
They had only
cousins
been at
live
the
in
park for 3
Montana. It's so
hours
beautiful.
when they were informed of an immediate evacuation of the area.
Oh god, wildfires.
A forest fire ignited by light.
I think we all know how scary wildfires are. We had a really bad one out here in Kansas, and I know it's all prairie, but like we get bad grass fires out here, and it killed like so many ranchers, like stock and like like it devastated western Kansas where all the cattle ranchers and stuff are because there was such a bad fire out there, and it moved so quickly. And there was one that came really close to my area not that long ago. It's crazy how fast fire moves. It's really scary. But like my cousins in California, I have family in San Diego. They've lost houses. I've had multiple family members lose houses in fires in California. So yeah, fires scare me. Fires really scare me just because how fast they are and how destructive they are. And and then you lose everything. It's just so sad. And the animals.
Evening the previous night had gotten too far out of control.
I want to go to Montana and visit my cousins.
By the time they got the evacuation notice, unknown to them, the only road out of the park had already been engulfed by the fire.
Do I go? We're going to find out up here in a minute, aren't we? I think we can drive through this. What?
What do you do though if you can't? If you go back, then you go back, but then we're dead.
God, this is insane.
I know.
His dad.
What are you trapped in here?
Aww.
Easy, all right, we're good. Slow down. Big run here, just slow down. We're out of that fire.
You don't want to stop though.
We're not out.
Oh my God.
What?
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Easy, kids.
This is so scary. I'm so scared for them.
The car's heating up. It's gonna explode. What if a tree falls on us?
That's what I would be scared of, is trees falling.
You're doing good. No, I can't get out. I'm getting out. You can't drive backwards. I can get that out of the road. We got gloves. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Stop. No, we gotta get out of here.
A fallen tree is seen directly in the middle of the road, trapping them inside the park.
They probably couldn't go backwards,
They had nowhere to go but back.
Could they go?
So
I was
they
going to
ended
say
up
you have to go
reversing through
back.
everything they had just went through. When they reached their campsite, they abandoned their car and desperately started running towards a nearby lake. By some miracle, there they would find 2 park employees in a boat on the shore of the lake.
Oh my God.
Justin and his father were rescued and taken to
Thank
safety,
God.
leaving everything but this horrifying footage behind.
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad they got it. Oh my God. I'm so glad there were park employees right there. Holy shit.
This dashcam footage shows the armed robbery.
That was
of a
good.
cab
This is a good
driver.
video.
The driver,
Oh, shit.
Ralph Valletta, had just started his shift. This was his first.
You know what I don't get with Mr. fucking Bozo in the back? I don't understand, because you know how much time you can get for armed robbery? I have some people in my prison. I work at a max prison. I have some guys in there who are in there for longer than some people who are in there for murder. Like armed robbery guys who are in there longer than some people are in there for murder. Not all. But I have some guys they have so many charges racked up from armed robberies they're in there. They're going to be in there for a very, very, very long time. So what I don't understand is, why would you risk getting locked up for that long over probably not hardly any money? Because how much money is this man probably carrying on him? Taxis, they don't really have a lot. You're not going to get away with a lot of cash, really. I mean, people don't use cash anymore, unless it's like a ghetto, like ratchet ass taxi company. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just not worth it. Like, why would you risk serving all that time for nothing? You're not going to get away with anything. Even when people rob banks, they don't get away with anything, because banks don't keep the money on there at hand and the tellers till it's crazy. People are so stupid. Why would you fucking risk going to prison for nothing? Stupid. Sorry, I had to vent about that.
He was stopped at a light, and the rider can be seen in the back slouched down. But abruptly, he sits up and demands Ralph give him everything he has.
So if anyone tries to rob me, they're going to be very disappointed. I have $1 to my name.
I can make it the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man. Everything I got, man. Keep your hand where I can see him. I just started. What else you got? I just started. Wallet.
So I'm saying, dummy, you're not going to get any money.
Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now if you don't want to die, man.
What a little bitch.
Okay. Give it all to me now. Okay.
Unbeknownst to the rider,
Idiot.
a police cruiser was stopped at the same light directly behind them. At some point during the robbery, the light to the lane they were in had turned green.
Oh my God.
And seeing that they weren't moving, the officer put on his lights and got out to investigate.
Don't have anything in my wallet. I don't have a wallet.
Fuck. Oh my God. That's hilarious, bro.
I need that for my There's a cop behind us. There's cops behind us.
He's gonna try to run. Oh, fuck. I'm surprised he didn't try to run out the other side. Holy cow, he had a guardian angel looking out for
a robbery
him.
was taking place. So, in response, he would order the rider out of the car.
I cannot
where he would
fucking
then be
believe that.
detained. The rider was arrested and later charged with multiple offenses.
Holy shit. That's crazy. This is a good video.
In April of 2021, a man named Mitch Kuhn was
Follow
driving on
this
the
channel.
highway back from work.
Chilling Scares.
When he saw this. A child that looks to be wearing a large jacket, or that's possibly wrapped in a blanket, begins walking out in the middle of the highway, just barely missing Mitch's truck.
I don't think I would have been able to recognize that that was a child. I had someone walk in front of me when I was on the highway in the middle of the night, and I got up. I thought he was walking across the road, and I looked. There was no one there. Scariest shit. I literally thought I was about to hit a guy. Just walked right out in front of my car. I'm going 75 on the highway back home, just in the middle of rural Kansas. Like, there's nothing around, but there's also like nothing keeping you from going into like a field, you know, from the highway. And like, walked in front of my car, and I was like, holy shit. And I kind of slowed down. And then when I got to the spot where he would have been, like on the median, nobody was around. There was nowhere to hide. It's flat here. There's not even fucking like hills here. No one could have hid anywhere. So that scared, but like, this looks like an actual little person, but I don't think I would have recognized it. Like, I don't know what I would have thought that was.
Mitch was towing a trailer and felt that if he abruptly stopped, it would cause an accident.
Why is there a child on the highway?
Instead, he opted to call the police, reporting an unattended child walking
Thank
on the
God
highway.
he didn't hit him, and
Police assured Mitch
called the
that
cops.
they'd send out patrol units immediately.
Oh my God.
An hour later, Mitch called again for a follow-up, as well as to offer the footage he had caught on his dash cam. But he was told that it wouldn't be necessary, as the child had been collected safely and was on his way home.
Oh my God.
However, strangely, police would later state that no child was found, despite officers searching the area until 3:45 a.m. Additionally, they would claim that at no point did they tell Mitch that they had found the child. The next...
I'm telling you, there's people... I don't believe in ghosts. I'm a big skeptic. But there are fucking ghosts that walk across the highway. I'm not joking you. I saw one, and I don't even believe in that shit. I saw one. I thought I was about to run over a person. I was going so fast. Like, I was on the speed limit, but...
Next morning, multiple volunteers commenced a search of the area, but no child was ever found, and therefore the search eventually ended. At the time the footage was captured, there were no reports of a missing child in the area. It remains unknown who exactly was captured in this video.
See, I don't even really look... I don't know what that looks like. That was weird.
This dashcam footage was captured in the streets of Taiwan. Right away, it's clear the video takes place in the midst of a storm. A storm where the winds are strong enough to throw around debris. At one point, debris is even seen flying against the windshield.
I've storm chased in some...
But
they're about to get hit by a tornado, huh?
That an actual tornoo was forming right behind them and quickly heading in their direction.
Told you I'm a storm chaser. I could just tell. I was like, I see debris. Woo! It's just a good little EF0, EF1.
The dashcam footage
captures
the exact moment the tornado went directly through them. It was even strong enough to lift vehicles off the ground, which can actually be seen with the white van that pulls out onto the road.
Holy shit.
The wheels of the vehicle leave the ground, and it begins to get full-on dragged by the tornado.
Right there! Do you see this little person in the bottom right-hand corner where my mouse is? Holy crap, it's a person, look.
Really disappearing.
Right here. She's just sitting there.
But once the tornado passes, it can be seen much further down the road,
wedged
in between two trees.
Yeah, I was like an EF1.
More concerning, however, is the person that gets thrown by the tornado on the right side of the road.
That poor person.
Unfortunately, this woman would suffer major injuries and would be taken to the hospital.
Oh,
the storm
poor
would
lady.
go on to produce further damage in the form of 50 inches of rain.
Yeah, it looked like she got knocked off a bike or
deadly landslides.
Dang. Yeah, China does get tornadoes. I always kind of forget that.
This video was taken in Russia. It shows the dashcam footage of a man driving down a desolate and long stretch of dirt road.
Y'all get a little crazy out in Russia. Y'all get a little too bored.
In such a way so as to block traffic.
Y'all get
Two
a little
men with baseball bats
bit of cabin fever out in Russia.
And that's when it becomes clear that this is a robbery.
Oh my God.
The parked car was an intentional makeshift roadblock.
Well, a bat?
The driver tries to escape.
What are you gonna do? I'm in a car. Just run over him.
And do their best to prevent it.
Run over him. What's your bat gonna do against my 2,000-pound car? Like, just drive off.
Fortunately, the driver had a window of opportunity.
Fuck their van
and took
up.
advantage. He
Back
slammed on
over
the gas
him.
and was able to get away unscathed. He then drove around
I would
the
have made sure they
roadblock
couldn't
and was
run after
free.
me.
It's unknown if the two men with baseball bats were ever caught.
All right, Vladislav, good job.
In late November of 2015, a large catastrophic bushfire broke out in South Australia.
That looks like Kansas.
This
I thought this was
dashcam
like
footage
I thought this
captured
was
by
a
one of the fire trucks responding to the incident.
I thought this was like a storm chasing video because I thought this was maybe like an updraft, and then I thought this was like Kansas or Oklahoma. Holy cow. I realized that Australia is the same size as the US, so I'm sure their climate is like, I mean, they're further south but on the equator than we are, but like, I'm just saying, I'm sure they're like, they have like big wide open land like Kansas, and then they have mountains and beaches and stuff like we do. So, but this looks like fucking Kansas or Oklahoma. Like, it's like, I thought it was a tornado video.
Right from the start of the video, enormous smoke clouds are shown, depicting just how large the fire had gotten.
Damn, that is a big fire.
As the trucks continue forward, visibility gradually worsens.
I guess the grass
It gets
fires
so
we get are
bad to
called,
where the
would
fire
be their
trucks are
bush
forced to
fires, same
stop.
thing. We get big bush
Then,
fires out here.
in the distance, the fire itself can be
I've seen this. This is
spraying towards
crazy.
them unnervingly fast.
Here it comes, the hitch coming.
Yeah, they do like they spray the water out of the van or the truck. They dump the water. That's scary. Oh my, look how fast that fire's moving. Why is it blue? I guess fire is blue. No, because the fires that like we see on videos from like California, it's always red, but like what the fuck? It's blue. Look how, guys, look how fucking fast this fire moved. Look.
Comes the hitch coming. Mix over here.
Oh my god. That is so fast. Oh, I can hear an Australian accent. I watch Maths a lot. It's my favorite. I can't do it now. We watch Bluey. Now it's like, now it's orange. Scotty, burn over. Been over. Been over. I can't do it. Oh no. Get out of there. Been over.
A miscommunication between the two trucks resulted in a collision. The truck in the front was
Badger
attempting
loves
to back
Bluey,
up out of
so.
the fire, while the truck with the
I think I'd be
dashcam was
better
entering
at
what's
it.
known as a burnover. A burnover
The
is a
cop's like,
fire
"Get
truck
me outta
protection
here."
protocol where the truck stays in place and the crew deploys Velcro blankets
Country
to protect
Fire
themselves from the
Authority.
heat. Water is sprayed outside of the vehicle to keep it from catching on fire, and in the inside, breathing
Cool.
masks are used by the crew.
Cool.
During this protocol, however, the crew from the truck in the front can be heard desperately explaining how they didn't have water for a burnover.
Oh no.
Or rather, their truck's sprinkler system wasn't working properly.
Mayday, here's your water. It looks like they drove out of there.
They couldn't stay in place and were forced to drive forward in the hopes of escaping the fire, which you can actually see in the video as the truck fades into the distance. Fortunately, this move would end up saving their lives.
Oh
They
good.
would make it to the other side of the fire.
Oh, thank
and
God.
everyone inside the truck, as well as the one with the dash cam, would make it out
my
with
God.
minimal injuries.
I'm so glad they all made it. That is so scary. Fire moves
This
so
footage was
fast.
captured way back in 2012. It takes place near an airport in
Ancient
Moscow,
times.
Russia. The airport is right
In
next to a
Ruski.
highway, and on December 29th, this dashcam footage would capture the disturbing moments a plane missed the runway and crash landed just on the right side of the highway.
Holy shit! Whoa! That car just got fucked up by a tire. By an airplane tire, wheel, whatever.
It turns out the plane had mistakenly overshot the runway because of bad weather conditions, so when it landed it didn't have enough room to brake. This left it no choice but to go directly into the highway, causing plane seats and other debris to shoot towards passing vehicles,
Holy
all of which can be
shit.
clearly seen in the footage. At the time of the crash, the plane was only carrying crew members.
But
no
still.
passengers were on board.
Oh god,
But
thank god no.
unfortunately, 5 of the 8 total crew members would lose their lives.
That's sad, dude.
The driver of the vehicle with the dash cam would make it out unharmed.
What about the other guy? What about the guy behind him? That was such a good video. Chilling scares. That was a great video. That was a great video. Like, those were really interesting. I was really interested in the whole video. Like, it kept me captivated. Great job. That was fun. I like watching videos like this. All right, awesome. Well, if you guys like videos like this, let me know in the comments. Or if you prefer my music reviews, you can let me know that too. Let me know what you'd like me to watch or listen to next. And I will just see you guys in my next video. Okay, love you, bye.